What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, like button for the YouTube algorithm, and do not forget to subscribe. Now, this is a little series that we used to do, back on the channel where we'll, look up some new crypto reviews. So first off, I want to say this is a token that is going absolutely viral right now, but you have to know that this is 100% speculative. So if you're not into looking at risky plays, if you're a part of my Facebook community, private stock market game, over 6,000 investors over there, then y'all know what I'm talking about. But for the people that are new to the channel, y'all might not know what I'm talking about. So these are riskier plays. Some people, could call them pump and dumps. Some people will call them, ish coins. This is not a traditional, Bitcoin, Ethereum, type of safe investment. Now, this is one of those ones that is new to the scene. It just dropped Christmas. So we're looking at it right now, reviewing it for the first time. Now, because of the times we're in, normally when I get a new token that comes across my desk, I review it 100% without any research prior to it. But for this token, I actually did a very, very light search on it just to see, which other influencers are talking about it, just seeing if it may even be worth it. Because, if I see a few people who, I rock with in the space talking about it, then it may be, something for us to keep an eye on. So for those of y'all that like those early projects like that, this is something we should take a look at. Now, in no way, shape, or form am I telling you to invest in it. You got to understand, never risk more than you're willing to lose, and always do your due diligence. So this video is not just your due diligence. You have to do your own due diligence outside of this video. So we're on CoinGecko right now. This coin has been trending everywhere. I'm talking about CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, all the exchanges that you could basically think of, the ones that cover like meme coins. Soon as you click on the search bar, the first thing that's trending is Bonk. So this is why we want to, actually check this out, because what if this is a early, shibainu, vochain, one of these types of projects, so, or dogecoin, so we want to have our ear to the streets to know what's going on. Now, this project is on the Solana blockchain. That's what a lot of the hype is about right now. We know the Solana chain was rocked with the FTX situation at Sam Bankman. So, the community is, excited because from the little research I did do, I've learned that this project airdropped about 50% of the tokens to the Solana community, and the token actually started to take off. So a lot of people inside of the Solana community were actually happy about receiving this. How many times have you received an airdrop of a token that was pretty much worthless? Now imagine getting an airdrop of a token that was up 10x from where it's at right now. So we can see the price at this 2521 level. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros, so 5 zeros, 25 level. At this moment, it is down 48%. Now, normally when you hear about a project like this that's trending this hard, it's usually really pumping. But what I'm happy about is that it's actually down almost 50% from its all-time high. So if you do decide to check this project out and buy some, not financial advice, you get in at a discount. Now, I'm checking it out as well. By the end of this video, I'll make my decision, if I'm gonna get in. Now, you got to make your own decision. So let's take a look at some of these numbers. We got $105 million market cap in less than 2 weeks of this project launching. 24-hour trading volume, y'all. This is something we cannot ignore. $162 million. So let's take a look at other projects like shibainu in comparison. So the trading volume on shibainu was $235 million in the last 24 hours. So up 84 actually that's it adjusted right now to 37%. So it's up about 37% in the last 24 hours. Now, without that increase, that will probably be right around the level we're seeing Bonk at right now. So to see this token have a similar trading volume or close to trading volume as shibainu is something we really want to pay attention to. That's a sure sign, not a sure sign, but a good indicator that a lot of investors are taking this project serious, because that's a lot of money to move through this project in only one day. So also we got the fully diluted market cap at 253 million, token supply 99, I believe it was like 100 trillion. So I think it's like 99 trillion if I'm not mistaken. Max supply was 100 trillion, circulating supply 41. So let's take a look at the chart. Actually, let's take a look at the website. That's more important right now because we're just learning about the project. So here's the website, bonkcoin.com, BONKCOIN.com. So I just want to, go through this, show y'all some things that, I like to look for when I'm looking at projects, and, also, get y'all a little bit of information on your plates, of what to look forward to when it comes to this project. So they got let's go back again. So Bonk, why Bonk? Bonk is the first Solana dog coin for the people, by the people, with 50% of the total supply airdrop to the Solana community. The Bonk contributions, the Bonk contributors were tired of toxic Alameda tokenomics and wanted to make a fun meme coin where everyone gets a fair shot. So I like the initial, rollout statement of saying, why, does it exist? What purpose is it looking to, kind of step into? I think they perfectly capture what they're, I don't know the full project, what they're trying to do, but that paragraph or whatever that is, it captures me enough to want to, learn more about the project. So they got the Twitter button right there where you can go follow them on Twitter. Also got the Soul Scan integrations button. It looks like, I'm not sure if you can click it. Got the Bonk paper right here. We can open that up as well in a separate tab. Okay, we gotta do that. One pager. Let's see what the integrations tab is also. So the people's dog coin. Bonk is the first Solana dog coin for the people, by the people, with 50% of the total supply airdrop to the Solana community. The Bonk contributors were tired of toxic Alameda tokenomics and wanted to make a fun meme coin where everyone gets a fair shot. We aim to bring back liquidity to Solana dexes alongside Open Books launch in an initiative we like to call Open Bonk. So wait, let's break that down. We aim to bring back liquidity to Solana dexes alongside Open Books launch, an initiative we like to call Open Bonk. So the 50% airdrop will be split as follows: 20% to Solana NFT collections comprising of 297,000 individual NFTs, 15% to early Open Book traders, 10% to Solana artists and collectors, 5% to Solana developers. And for full details, please see the Bonk paper. Supply will be distributed as follows. So here's a pie chart breaking that down, showing NFT creators basically get the largest share of that. And I wonder what this is. 40 Solana NFT collections, early Open Book traders, Solana. I wonder why right here it says 40 Solana NFT collections. So if the team is watching this, feel free to drop a comment, clarifying what that is, or reach out to me via email, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com, or on Twitter @DecemberDeMarco. But all early contributors will be subject to linear vesting over the course of 3 years. Okay, so basically saying their tokens will be locked over, a period of 3 years, meaning that only a percentage of the tokens will be released per month, or, it could possibly be at the end of 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, depending on however they set it up. So let's take a look at the Bonk paper real quick. Website, this one pager, very simple. I would like to see some more information on here, something to give us a little more confidence when it comes to, I always like to see a roadmap. I always like to see tokenomics. I like to see a team section. Whether or not the team is doxed or not, I still like to see, who's behind the project, or any information in that lane that we could get. So also, let's check this out. Core thesis. Okay, so let's see how long it is first. Let's scroll through the entire percentage. So just looking over, it doesn't look like they have the actual tokenomics broken down. It looks like they only have the allocation of distribution, or the distribution of tokens. So let's go through this real quick. Core thesis: for too long, Solana has been the victim of predatory VC tokens that prey on the wider Solana community. Bonk was created to flip the script and bring power back to those that made the network great, the people. Bonk strives to become the true community coin of Solana, to be used far and wide across the many great dApps of this flourishing ecosystem. Bonk will not sit in the hands of VCs. Instead, it will be held by those that form the social layer of this formidable network. In particular, 50% of all tokens will be airdropped to the NFT degens and DeFi traders that fearlessly go to battle as the world outside crumbles. The promising one-to-one artists and their proud collectors who call this network home, and finally the developers who enrich and grow this ecosystem on a daily basis. All remaining allocations aim to align incentives and ensure that Bonk continues to thrive well into the future. This will involve allocations to the Bonk DAO for initiatives formed by the community, as well as additional funds set aside for marketing endeavors, team development, and grants that encourage Bonk's future widespread adoption. Finally, propelling the Bonk vision forward will be a team of early contributors, all dedicated to the long-term success of Solana's true community coin, to prove their loyalty to the network and Bonk. To prove their loyalty to this network and Bonk's part in it, each contributor will be subject to 3-year-long linear vesting schedules, ensuring incentives are aligned in Bonk's long-term success. So I like that part right there, meaning that the team tokens that were received basically, will only be able to be released, as they meet certain benchmarks, meaning that they will have to continue to push the project forward. So that's a good sign, that they have some incentives to stay working on the project. Bonk, 2022 was a brutal year for the Solana community. Through no fault of the community, Solana has fallen victim to predatory actors extracting from retail for their own gain. Despite this, the Solana community stands strong, and this great ecosystem continues to grow richer day by day. 2023, the Solana community takes the network back into its own control, with Bonk leading the charge. Bonk will be an SPL token whose primary utility will be to serve as the community coin used across the entire network through integrations with Solana's many great dApps. Unlike tokens sold to the community at criminally high valuations, Bonk will be distributed for free to those actors that best serve the network. So that's, is interesting right there. I like that. In addition to rewarding the existing Solana community, Bonk hopes to welcome users from across the wider crypto community and potentially serve as an introduction to retail users who are yet to fully embrace the world of Web3. Like other community coins before, Bonk hopes to provide a user-friendly starting point to retail users. Through Bonk's many planned integrations, it is hoped that Bonk can guide and introduce new users to the concepts such as self-custody, decentralized finance, NFTs, and much more. Bonk shall benefit from lessons learned by preceding community coins and aim to adopt their strengths while avoiding their weaknesses. In particular, Bonk strives to provide superior distribution mechanics to its predecessors by distributing coins to the community members most likely to harness Bonk's true utility. To that end, Bonk will airdrop a total of 50% of the entire supply, or 50 trillion tokens of the total 100 trillion, into 4 distinct groups. Distribution: 20% of the coin is going to be distributed amongst 40 active NFT projects, representing more than 296,000 individual NFTs. These are spread between high, middle, and low cap collections to prevent the potential accrual of all tokens toward owners of expensive NFTs. This will be based on a snapshot of delisted NFTs and airdrop via the famous Fox Federation tools. 15% of the supply is going towards those who place trades on the open book platform. Thresholds are in place to benefit users with small and large balances alike. 10% of the supply is going towards the artists and collectors of one-to-one art, using a snapshot of activity from the collectors.sh team. This will not be proportional to volume traded, but there will be a minimum cutoff like the trader portion. 5% of the supply is going towards developers on the Solana chain. It's vital to continue rewarding those who build the programs we need to create things like Bonk, and will hopefully be the first of many airdrops towards Solana developers going forward. This is being facilitated by Lamport DAO. And then 20% is allocated to the early contributors who helped launch and continue to advance Bonk since its inception. There are 22 individuals included in this allocation, each of whom has provided early support in the form of artwork, token design, marketing integrations, web development, business development, and provisions of early liquidity. Each individual remains dedicated to driving Bonk's long-term success and this will be reflected with a 3-year linear token vesting period beginning from January 1st, 2023. An additional 5% will be set aside for future contribution and development incentives, while the early contributor allocation ensures each contributor is aligned in progressing Bonk's long-term goals. This additional 5% will be used to reward core contributors who deliver beyond group expectations, starting from December 2022 for each month over a 5-year period. So 83.33 billion Bonk will be allocated to contributors who are determined on the basis of work completed in that month. Each month allocation will then be subject to a 3-year linear vesting commencing 6 months later. For example, in December 2023, the total allocation for the month was 83.3 billion Bonk. Contributor A was allocated 40%, contributor B and C were allocated 20% each, and contributor D and E were allocated 10%. So basically showing you how it will be broken up. It won't go, equally to each person. It's just gonna basically be ranked off of how much work you do. So all tokens allocated for the month of December 2023 will begin vesting in June 2023 and complete vesting in May 2026. So they really have a strong incentive there to keep builders and people just the team working in the inside of it, to keep them working on the project, to keep things moving forward. So that's a good sign that we like to see as well. We'll check out the Twitter page as well to see what other information we can get. 15% will go towards a Bonk DAO to be used for initiatives conceived by the wider Bonk community. A Realms instance will be established that will then control further distribution and management of Bonk for these initiatives. Program authority over these tokens will be delegated to the Realms instance and managed by token holders going forward. 5% has been allocated towards initial liquidity distribution. This is being used in Radium, Orca, and Solana, alongside other platforms like FF Flip, Monaco Protocol, and the Boy Book. Any rewards earned via this distribution will be returned to the Bonk DAO. 5% will be used for marketing promotions with the teams like Asset Dash, and further giveaways and incentives for the promotion of Bonk. So it looks like we came to the end of the Bonk paper, the white paper. Let's take a look at the Twitter page. So 77,000 followers joined July 2022. So it shows they've been working on this, almost 5 months before they actually launched. I believe that's when it launched, was in December, if I'm not mistaken. December, Christmas. So let's check the Twitter out. The first dog coin for the people and by the people. Token ID right there at the top. No official Telegram or Discord yet, y'all. So if you see one, then you know most likely it is a scam. So they're followed by a few people that I'm following as well. Keeping that in mind. Last tweet says, Bonk represents the best of Solana. Our community is working together across the ecosystem to make positive change for us all. The 5 trillion Bonk tokens allocated to the team have been burned. So 5,183 likes on that post right there. So I believe they said about 20% of the Bonk tokens that were, basically of that 50% would go towards the team. So I'm not sure if those are the tokens that they're referring to, but still good to hear that they're burning tokens that were meant for the team, meaning that they'll have to buy from the open market and they'll be more incentivized to have to really work hard to push this project. So Gate.io says Bonk deposit campaign is live. Deposit to win and share of $20,000 mega rewards. So good to see that they're already incorporating with Gate.io. Cream of Finance says now trading pools are ready for Bonk USDC and Bonk Solana. Check this out on Cream to earn fast organic fees from now. See what else. And then we can see 402 likes on that post, 673 on this one. So we're looking at community engagement, trying to determine, are the people rocking with this project? So, or are they excited about the project? So your new favorite Bonk utility, DJ and Bonk Dozer, play with friends and went up to 50 million Bonk. Okay, let's see what else we got. Form function. The people in the market have spoken. Starting now, you can list your artwork for sale in Bonk at Bonk_enu for a limited time on form function. Salute to Bonk for bringing fun to Solana and giving back to the Sol art community and broader Sol community. So 643 likes. So you see by them incorporating everybody giving something back to the community, that has people excited. You know, people are, you know, hoping that this brings a little faith back to the Solana ecosystem. So also Validator says, we are extremely proud to announce Bonk Inu as our first collab. Anybody that is developing on Bonk can now get a free RPC endpoint. All you have to do is fill the Google form found in our bios. Stay bonkish. So already making partnerships and, you know, providing, you know, outside utility from the ecosystem. So this one is definitely interesting. This is one of those ones that, you know, if you do check out, you really only put what you're willing to lose on there. You know, if things blow up, you may wish that you put more, but, you know, it's always that possibility. But I'll always say never risk more than you're willing to lose. That's if you decide to get in on this. Now, I'm not telling you to, but this one is on my radar. So, you know, I'll let y'all do what you will with that. Appreciate everybody for pulling up on a video. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DecemberDeMarco, and we are out.